Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is AINA NADIRAH binti BAHARIN from Group 3 for Negotiation Skills Group subject with code Bipw 4122. My group consists of Nur ATIKAH binti JAMALUDDIN, NURSHAHIRAH binti RAZAK, FARAH ATIKAH binti BUANG, LUTFIL IMAN bin MOHAMED ALFU and DIVYA anak perempuan RAMASAMY. The case study we select as a group assignment is influences of initial position on negotiation approach in solving environmental cases in Malaysia. Before we go to the deeper, in this case study, they have a three-part we highlighted, which are introductions and background, assessment to case settlements and reflections. For the first one is background of the case study. In these articles, there are three environmental cases they outlines, which are Papan Bukit Merah, dam issue at Bakun, Sarawak, and the RAE project by Linas as one material plan. In Papan Bukit Merah, the issue told the waste pollutions from radioactive materials such as tritium. Because of these radioactive materials, many people complain about a foul odors and smoke coming from the factory. They also have a respiratory difficulties because of the waste pollution. Next case at Bakun, Sarawak about dam issue. This issue started when they want to build hydroelectric dam project at Bakun, whereby people from there didn't agree and resisting the project because they said it is unneeded since the country's current and future energy demands are fully addressed by electricity produced back then and back from an environmental and social standpoint. In the end, despite these strong protests and reduction in the size of the initially proposed dam, the project is still being implemented and difficulties are still there. Besides that, the rare earths projects by LAM at Gebeng, Pahang. Because of these rare earths that contains trace amounts of radioactive materials such as uranium and thorium, it is giving more toxic waste. Based on the three cases we highlighted, there are negotiation approaches by using initial position that we can look forward in the next parts.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. So for my part is I will explain about the key areas for problem, concern and interest. The first one is about the conflict in negotiation about the environmental issues is to point out that the endurance of the power struggle. The one negotiation will be failed due to the persistence of power conflict. As the original perspective may contradict, the solution is based on the true picture of the situation and then identifying the underlying concern that can be solved via effective, which is listening, openness and equal time required for the solution to occur. The second one is the solution they seek will take into account the position but not the degree of legitimacy important. When this problem occurs, the nature of the negotiation will be result in win-loss situation rather than a win-win outcome for the environmental case in Malaysia. In just any case, if both parties attempt to clarify what they actually require, their interests may be somewhat aligned, making solution discussion much easier. For the next part is the concern before have a negotiation. The environmental issue in Malaysia are what is the level of initial position process by the environmental officer. The second one is the type of negotiation approach the employee, and the last one is about the relationship between initial position and negotiation approach used in solving the environmental conflict. There is some of the environmental issues that happen in Malaysia, which is Papan Bukit Merah. During 1982, Bukit Merah radioactive pollution is a radioactive waste pollution incident in Bukit Merah of Kinta district in central Perak, Malaysia. And the second one is in the Broga, Branang, Semunyi and Kajang. More than 10,000 neighborhood residents have signed a protest signature campaign started and organized by the residents because of the incinerator issues. And the last one that have interest for the negotiation in environmental issue is a Linas project. Linas radioactive waste, which is also loaded with dangerous heavy metals and chemicals, have the potential to endanger our health and life. Linas stated that it will recycle and reduce garbage. However, it is still in the research and development stage that can be dangerous for residents around there. That's all from me. Thank you.
Salam Doctor, my name is NURSHAHIRAH. I will continue on how do they handle the conflict. So based on this article, there are a few ways they had done to determine the best approach on solving the cases. Environmental issues are neither a strange issue nor a new issue in this modern age. This is because in the article has stated some environmental issues such as Papai Bukit Merah on 1988. Another environmental issue which happened around 2011 is a rare earth project by Linas Advanced Materials Plants (LAM) happened at Gaban, Pahang, had drawn attention of mass social media news webpage such as malaysiatoday.com. This article focused on effect of initial position, independent variable on the negotiation approach, dependent variable in solving this environmental issue. Negotiation is a tool significantly in conflict solution. Successful negotiation approach between two parties relies on the initial position they showed in the negotiation discussion in order to solve environmental case. Initial position defined as each party should begin by articulating their existing position in a clear and strong manner. There should be no personal assaults or judgment in the discussion. Each party should pay close attention to the other without interrupting other parties. Parties' initial stance should be sensible and not too extreme. But other factors shows that initial position viewed as significant when the initial positions of the conflict parties are compatible and relationship is based on cooperation, also trust. Therefore, the interpersonal approach will be more effective. The negotiation only can be solved whenever there is a need and motive to solve the difference among conflict actors. There are two types of negotiation approach, which is integrative and distributive. The aim is to fulfill the particular strategy as it may be the way in which the negotiators understand the negotiations. In short, this study argues that each negotiation is unique in its own way of understanding, and the potential for integrative win-win solution is always attainable. Negotiators need to play their role in order to create integrative way along the discussion happen. Thank you.
Next, the reason that strategy was chosen to resolve the conflict. One of the reasons why initial position was chosen to resolve the conflict about environmental cases is because initial position known as a non-violent instrument, whereas in the article Kellerman affirms that most of the successful negotiation results in non-violent resolution regardless of any type of conflicts. Next, initial positions are based on trust and cooperation to start with. The author stated that because when initial viewpoints of the opposing sides are reasonable as well as the engagement is founded on collaboration and trust. Last but not least, initial position resulted in good performance and cognitive growth. Balancing collaboration and competitiveness is a significant difficulty in negotiations. Hence, initial position that start with all of these instruments will definitely become a great strategy to overcome the conflict of environmental cases based on the article.
In conclusion, negotiation is indeed a frequent element of anyone's life. Negotiation skills are vital not only for professionals. Negotiation skills are critical on the job as well as in everyday life. Firstly, it helps you achieve long-term career success, enhance productivity, and reduce workplace conflicts. Secondly, in our personal life, they enhance your creativity and reasoning abilities, making it even more difficult for someone else to fully exploit you, and they make you a smart strategist. Thirdly, good negotiation skills help in the creation of relationship because of a goal is to develop goodwill despite the difference in interests. Rather than short-term solutions which do not completely satisfy either party, competent negotiation skills produce exceptional long-term solutions. Lastly, good negotiation skill will also help to avoid future disagreement and difficulties by leaving both sides equally happy and with no barriers to future communication. As a consequence, they are eager to work together in the future.